Alright, NET-200, Introduction to Computers. 11/23/16. This is Wednesday before Turkey Day. Okay, before Thanksgiving. We talked about the OSI model, and we talked about TCP IP model. And this is the one we emphasized during Chapter 9, talking about the transport layer. So TCP application, which covers application, presentation, session layers. Close, not exactly, but pretty close. Transport layers match up between the OSI model, TCP IP model. OSI model calls it network layer. Here they call it the internet layer, but that's primarily IP and best path. That's a B, best path. And then the physical layer. They call it here network access, which really makes sense. This is how we access the network. We got the physical bits moving through wire, fiber, or in the air. And then we have some type of addressing. For Ethernet, Wi-Fi, that would be the MAC address. For connections between a couple WANs, a connection within a WAN, I should say, like through maybe serial ports on your routers, there would be some other type of addressing to make that work. Okay? Unless it's long haul Ethernet, which is a whole nother story. Alright, so the transport layer. Things to think about. Multiplexing. Track multiple conversations by port numbers. Okay? It's connection oriented. It can supply reliable transport, and it manages flow control. How are we going to transport the data? It's really a good idea. We get our data from the application layer. It could have been encrypted or whatever, and the data moves down. Now, how are we going to transport it? Well, we can do multiplexing through the computer by assigning different port numbers. And then we can figure out flow control. Is it going to be reliable? Is it going to be TCP or UDP to send the information through, and so forth. And then we also talked about that connection between, you got an IP number and a port number, and together those will make a socket. And that socket then, if it could be, this could be source, and then the client will generate an IP address, or if this is the destination IP, then this would be some port, like if it's unencrypted web server, then it'd be port 80. So the transport layer keeps track of those conversations that are multiplexing through your system. Okay? And I got one other slide. So, transport layer will create a segment and reassemble it on the other side. If you have a lot of data, well, then it'll create lots of segments. Okay? Then put them back in order when they get to the other end, if you want it to do that. It'll identify the applications. You can assign port numbers to those. And it can manage flow. TCP, three-way handshake. Want to communicate? Yes, we can communicate. Okay. Build a window of data and send it, and make sure it's acknowledged. Send it, acknowledge, send it. When you got it all, then we're good. Like a unicast communication to a website. UDP, more like connectionless, we just send them. When they get to the other side, even if they're not in the right order, one's out of order, it's going to process them. Keep moving. this would be like streaming video, YouTube, and so forth. And then we had just talked a little bit about packets can move through a network. Some could be going this way, getting, let's say, to a location here. And then all of a sudden a packet could go this way. And in some systems, it's smart enough to load balance. Send some one way and send some another way, and then they all come out here in the other end. And that's it. That's it for today. So we're finishing up. This would be chapter 9. And the students can take the exam for chapter 9 up to 3 times by Wednesday. All right, that's it.